The General Skywalker event is back, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone's been saying, how are we going to get through this? We're not sure what to do. Yeah, man, H has got you covered. My name's Hynesy. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. It is amazing to have you here. Please, if you're new to this channel, please feel free to subscribe. Actually, don't feel free. Smash that button. That'd be awesome. Smash that red button. We're building a really cool channel at the moment, and the more the merrier. We're having a great time. Now, as I said, a lot of people haven't done the General Skywalker event up until now. I've been fortunate enough on the first round, I did unlock him. So it took me around 9 hours, I think it took, or 8 to 9 hours to do it. Takes a lot of time. I thought, you know what, let's make a video, show you what I did, work out a plan of attack and a strategy so hopefully you don't take the same amount of time to clear it and unlock this character. He's pretty epic, he's pretty OP, he's certainly worth the effort. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now you're going to need a few things with this event. The first thing you're going to need is patience. You need a lot of patience. The reason for that is the second thing that you need is really, really favorable luck in the way of what they call the random number generator software built into the game, or really well known RNG. Sometimes you're going to get a good run, other times it's just not going to work for you. So you will need patience and you'll need some good RNG to get through it, there's no doubt. The other thing you're also going to need is relics. It's as simple as that. This event has been built around the use of relics and the requirement of relics. So, with that being said, I've put together a few guides for you guys. I think you'll like them. The guides will be available in our Discord server as well. So again, they'll be on the guides. You can have a look in a minute. We're not hard to find. The description for the Discord server will be below. So please, guys, join us. There's going to be plenty of information there. And again, heaps more content coming your way. We're just warming up. Now, let's get into it. Phase 1's pretty simple. Obviously, we need the ships to do that. The first one's a ship zone. It's pretty simple, actually, especially if you have Negotiator. I actually unlocked it with Mace because Negotiator wasn't even available the first time around. It's pretty simple, guys. To be honest, you have to hit the Vulture Droids first. There's no way around it. You have to focus attack those. So just work your way through, obviously, with the AoEs or, the area of attack. Take out all of the ships as much as possible. Focus on them. You're going to end up with Grievous on his own eventually, and then basically focus everything onto Grievous as much as possible, and then you'll move on to that phase. Now, Phase 2 and Phase 4 in this particular epic confrontation are the two difficult ones. So, with that in mind, I thought I'd put together a modding guide and a really basic idea on what you can do and a strategy that should work for you as well. So, let's get into Phase 2. Now, as you can see, guys, you basically need a Padme team, 3PO, you also need Ahsoka, and of course General Kenobi and Shark T. So basically this is the guide that I've put together for you guys. As I said, it's available in the Discord server, as you can see there. I highly recommend it, and you can obviously share it with anyone you like. Basically, we've put together benchmarks, and what I mean by that is that basically if you can hit these targets with your farming, basically you give yourself a very good chance to be able to clear this particular phase. Again, we've obviously got a kill order put there for you just to give you an idea on what needs to be done. As you can see, Padme, obviously you do need relics for her. Relic 5 we highly recommend. 3PO you only need gear 12, so at the end of the day it's not something that you need to farm relics across the board. Same with Shark T. She's basically needed for a lot of the offense up properties and the assists as well. Very handy with those. Kenobi needs to be really solid. Relic 5 we highly recommend for him. He needs to be a tank. He needs to hang around. He needs to cleanse. So highly recommend definitely focusing on him. He's obviously a character that a lot of us have. And again, he is a very good character with the Galactic Republic teams anyway. We'd highly recommend it, especially if you're looking at the light side GOTBs. Ahsoka's actually the tricky one. She's the one that we recommend Relic 5, and the reason for that is that her damage output, especially with the Zeta, gives you those extra hits on all the other droids that basically do the damage that give you a shot to even get into Grievous. So the idea is obviously you can see the Zetas that are required. We highly recommend the Zetas, of course, on the leadership and the other abilities for Padme, 3PO, and of course Kenobi and Snips. You don't need the Zetas for Shark T. The mod sets, as you can see there as well, guys. Speed on Padme, get her fast. get 3PO fast to throw around some confusion and obviously the assist attacks. We obviously need a lot of speed on Shark T as well. Again, just to get the offense up. The more offense up, the more damage your characters are going to do. Kenobi, health, lots and lots and lots of health, a lot of protection. He basically needs to be a brick wall if possible. And then, of course, Ahsoka, health sets as well, but she needs to hit pretty hard. So put some offense in there, some damage if you can get it, and obviously get her as strong as possible. You can obviously see the speeds below. We have them all there. 200 minimums, of course, if you can, across the board. The health are all there as well. As you can see, 50k for Padme, 40k plus for 3PO we recommend adding, 40k Shark T. But as you can see, you need to get close to 80k for Kenobi. So there's your brick wall effect right there, as you can see. And then obviously a lot of potency as well on 3PO. Reason for potency on him is basically you want his confusions to stick. Without those, you're going to struggle, of course, especially with the other droids, because then obviously they open up to assists. So pretty simple. As you can see, guys, we have the kill order there. So go after B2 first. Highly recommend that. His special attacks do hurt you, obviously. And then obviously once he's gone, then we recommend Magna Guard. Take Magna Guard out. As soon as you take one of the Magna Guards out, that then drops the shields on the droidicas. So the idea is that basically from that point, take on the droidicas as much as possible, as quick as possible, and wipe them out. Once you do that, you then obviously get a chance to go straight after Grievous. And once you go after Grievous, give him everything you've got. As you can see there, we highly recommend using Padme's Cunning Plan ability. That just gives that offense up and that protection for everyone. Highly, highly, highly recommend that as much as possible and as often as possible. And as I said, you'll get the extra attacks from Ahsoka chipping in as well on all the other shots. So the idea is that you'll go straight after him pretty quickly. The moment the Grievous is dead, basically the other Magna Guard and B1, they die. It's an insta kill with them. They disappear and you move on to the next phase. So basically that'll give you a general rundown on what's required for phase 2. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. It's just getting the kill order right, getting those mods right. That's really the big trick with this whole epic confrontation. If you get the mods out of whack, you're either going to make it very, very hard for yourself, or you just won't clear it. It's as simple as that. So a lot of work on mods is required. If you don't know what to do, ask someone in your guild. They'd be more than happy to help you, I'm sure. Or alternatively, there are services out there that can help you with modding as well, and obviously give you an idea on what mods you have and what you should put where to get the results you require. So if you're going to this much effort investing in this character anyway, or all the other characters to unlock him, I'd highly recommend making sure you get those mods right. Super, super important. Okay, once you obviously get through this phase, it's then obviously phase 3. It's a one-on-one Asajj and General Skywalker. There's no need for a modding guide for that, guys. It's pretty simple. You just basically use Force Grip, and then you use Sundering Strike as much as possible between those two. You will need to use a basic attack at one point, because the cooldowns obviously won't kick in yet to use the other abilities. But it's a one-on-one combat. They give you Skywalker. You don't have to farm anything. There's no modding you need to do. You just jump into that one. And basically, I knocked it out on the first shot and moved straight on to phase 4, which is by far the hardest part of this whole confrontation. It's super difficult. Again, you need to get the modding right. You do need a heck of a lot of patience. And again, the relics obviously is super important. So let's get to the guide for phase 4, because this is basically the do or die section there. So we've obviously done a modding guide for phase 4 as well. As I said, they're available in our Discord server. We have a references channel, Hynesy's references. You can go there, you can download it, copy and paste it wherever you like. So basically, the initial strategy, as I said, is to take out the general and obviously make him sit. And once you've done that, the beauty of obviously the Droideka Zeta that you're going to have is that every time he obviously gets hit, he's going to build up some stacks of charge. Now you want a lot of charge. I did it personally without the Zeta. Really, really difficult. I ran out of Zetas at the time, but it was really difficult because you could only get 3 or 4 stacks of charge, and it's just not enough. So you need the Zeta on him to build up those stacks of charge so he gets 8 or more. Once you get that, you get in the vicinity of when 5s is exposed. When Skywalker drops on a knee, you can basically go after 5s and insta-kill him and take him out. There's no point taking anyone else out, because obviously then he will sacrifice and spread all of the other goodies around to everyone else, and you just won't beat them. So you do need to go after 5s immediately as much as possible. So once you've done that, of course, we basically recommend going straight after the weakest clone after that you've damaged in, obviously, just in AoE hits or whatever else. Now, that's generally either going to be Echo or Arc Trooper. They're the two, basically, that you're going to go after. Whichever one, it doesn't matter. Highly recommend going after the weakest one and trying to wipe them out. Obviously, then that gives you more shots with your team as well. Once you take an extra character out, it will make it easier. At some point, Skywalker's going to stand up again, and he's going to have a few shots. Go straight after him again with everything you've got. Drop him as much as possible, and then from that point, once he sits down again, you go after whatever's left. So basically, you're either going to go after Arc Trooper if he's still there, or obviously you're going to go after Echo if he's still there, and then take Rex out. So once you've got those guys out, Skywalker's going to stand straight back up again. Once he does that, he's going to go mental. That's built into his programming. And from that point, you've just basically got to drop the kitchen sink and throw everything you have at Skywalker to make him kneel one last time. And once you've done that, you will unlock him. He's all yours. Last time you ever need to do that. So, as I said, you can see the Zetas and everything here as well. As I said, you do, of course, need a Sarge Zeta. You will need the Zeta for the extra 50 stacks of the Droid Battalion. And then, obviously, B2 as well. We highly recommend the Zeta for that one, just to really give him that extra protection. You don't need it on Magna Guard. I had it on mine, and I had him very high relicked. He turned into a bit of a brick wall, which was really handy. So from that point there, the Droideka Zeta, as I said, is essential. 12 plus is fine for him as long as you get the damage output. Relic 5 on a Sarge, Relic 5 on B1, Relic 5 on B2. He's super important to be really tanky. So either of those two, the stronger you can get those two, the better. There's no doubt. Down to the mods, of course, you want potency on a Sarge. You want the offense, of course, on B1, so that when he assists every time someone else takes a shot, he does a lot of damage. So you want him really, really strong and solid in that. And then, of course, B2, you want the potency as well, so that the immunities kick in. And then from that point, you've obviously got a health set on Magna Guard for survivability. You've got to get him super, super strong. And then, as I said, you do need offense as well. The strongest offense sets you have for Droideka. So once you have that, you should obviously be pretty good if you hit those benchmarks. Now, they are benchmarks and targets only. It's not going to guarantee you're going to unlock this guy. As I said, there is a lot of RNG involved. It is not easy. It really isn't. It took me 8 hours to do. You don't take 8 hours, for fun, and don't take it for granted. It may take you an hour and a half, depending on your roster. It may take you even longer. So at the end of the day, give yourself some patience. It isn't something you can rush. You do need to strategize your way through it, work through it, and get to the point that you succeed. And once you do that, then you're all set and you'll unlock that character. So I highly, highly recommend it. As I said, guys, I hope this helps you. It's only a simple guide. The guides are in our Discord server. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. If you need any help, please drop in there. We'll have a chat, see what we can do to help you. Everyone wants to help everyone. That's what this community does. That's the best part. So I'd highly, highly recommend getting as much resources as you can around you to help you unlock this epic character. And once you have that, you'll be pretty happy with him. You're going to need him for light side GOTB. It's pretty simple. It'll help you a lot in territory wars. It'll obviously help you in your GAC battles as well. So certainly a character to go after. And if you've been saving up your GET1, your guild event tokens, you can obviously get him really, really strong, really, really quickly. So hopefully that helps you guys. I hope this guide helps. And if there's anything we can do, let us know. As I said, guys, please subscribe, hit that red button, smash that red button, get into that red button, and we will see you soon. We'll do some more Harpoons and Beer, some Grand Arena Championship battles again soon. It'd be awesome if you can join us, if you can make it. It's a heck of a lot of fun. And we'll be putting out other guides and videos as we go in future as well. So, guys, enjoy. I hope it helps you. Grab the resources of our Discord server if you need it, and we will see you again soon. Thanks for your time. Have a good one. We'll see you.